What's up, y'all? What's going on? YouTube, what up? So, I want to tell you real quick, y'all. Don't believe the lies. You've been lied to, okay? You've been lied to. People are telling you. You've been told your whole life that certain things you can't do, right? You've been told that you're too old to do certain things. You're too skinny to do certain things. You're too fat to do certain things. You can't, um, you can't do that because you don't know enough. You're not smart enough. I'm gonna tell you something. When I first started doing business way back, right? When I first actually started doing business, what surprised me the more than anything else was the fact that when I heard the people that I was listening to, when I heard them talk, they weren't using huge business words, or they weren't saying stuff that I couldn't comprehend. And it threw me off because I'm like, okay, well that was cool, but he didn't say nothing. And so what I realized, because I thought he wasn't saying anything or she wasn't saying anything, because I was like, well, they just saying basic words. Like for whatever reason, I thought that it was supposed to be complicated. But what you got to learn and what you got to know is this: it's easy. Like, no. I take that back. It's simple. It's not easy. It's simple. It's simple. It's not rocket science. Starting a business is not that serious. Like, it's not that hard. It's not that complicated is the word I'm looking for. It's not that complicated. Okay? So don't let people tell you what you can't do. You'll be at work one day and you got this business idea and you tell one of your coworkers, oh yeah, I just saw this great idea. I'm going to do this and this and that. And this how I'm going to do it. And you all excited. Then they tell you, man, you too old. You can't do nothing like that. You 40 years old. You can't. What make you think you can do something like that and you this age? You know, people will get all in your head, right, and tell you so much shit, and then they have you second guessing yourself. Like, yeah, you know what, you right. I was just feeling it that day. So the next day you'll go into it and you be down. You know what I mean? But what up? Who that? Serious Black. And it's like the next day you'll be down, right? But it's like, just live, man. Don't let these people slow you down and let you be mediocre the way that they are. Cause they want to keep you down because they down. They got self-limiting beliefs, so they want to share their self-limited beliefs with you, like on you. They want to share them on you because they have them. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what they doing over there. But anyway, what's up, Jules? What's up, Jules Lopez? Shout out to you. Don't let people tell you that, man. All you got to do, let me tell you something. All you got to do is this: hang around great, positive people, take care of your health, and continue to build wealth. That's it. And enjoy the rest of your life. Because I'm going to tell you something. You might feel like you're too old, right? Because I used to always feel like I was getting old. Because, we all got this thing when we young. And we're positive thinkers, or we want to be successful. We want to do business and all of that. Our goal is to be the youngest XYZ. The youngest millionaire for real estate. Or the youngest business owner. Or the youngest franchise owner. Whatever the case, right? And it's like, I mean, yeah, that's good to set that, because now you're setting the standard high. But if you don't necessarily hit it when you want to hit it, don't think that you're failing. Like, because I used to always think, damn, I'm getting old. I'm 25 and I still ain't doing blah, blah, blah. I'm 27 and I still ain't doing blah, blah. I'm 29 now. And at first I used to look at it like, damn, I'm too old and I'm not the youngest no more. But truth of the matter is, most of the time when I'm in business settings, I'm still the youngest. Okay, because I started so early. But then also, it's not as old as you think. No age that you are really is as old as you think. I told y'all before, people are living longer. You know what I mean? And you can prolong your health as long as no drastic, like radical event don't happen in your life, like a car crash, some stuff that you can't control. But for the most part, if you live a healthy, normal life, you can, like, not normal life, but a healthy life, you can prolong your lifespan. You know what I mean? So if you eat right, you exercise, and you build, you know, like, you can control that. Like, you can extend your life. So what I'm saying is this: if you 30 and you feel like you too old to go start a business, you ridiculous, okay? Because 30, like, let's just say we all live to 100, right? You got 70 years left. 70 years. Out of them 70 years, 60 of them you probably gonna be able to be mobile and active and run and jump and do whatever. So why not? Even if you're 30, why not go ahead and just say, you know what? I'm going to put 5 years into whatever business that I want to do. I'm going to pick something that I'm passionate about, and I'm going to go all in on that. And I'm going to sacrifice. I'm going to downgrade on my house if I got to. I'm going to downgrade on my car if I got to. I'm going to buy all brand fucking groceries and stuff. Save your money because you got to lower, because that's just part of it. You got to lower your expenses a lot of times in order to build that business. Okay, unless you got lots and lots of cash on the side. Okay, but my point is this: sacrifice for 5 years, right quick, 2 to 5 years. Now, I mean, maybe even 10 years. Even 10 years. Oh, that's too long to build a business. I ain't got 10 years. How you ain't got 10 years when you giving somebody else's business 40 years? You know what I mean? How you gonna give somebody else's business 40 years? You can't get your own 10. Come on. Like, it's not, we don't have to make it that hard, okay? Let me see. I got, Jules said, I'm out there next month for that interview in Tampa. That's what's up. So, I got to hurry up and finish typing up the agreement now, but I'm actually going to still have that agreement in place with them about, actually, Tampa. No, I'm not. I don't have an agreement with Tampa. I got West Palm, Orlando, and Jacksonville, so I'm going to hit up Tampa next and see if I can set up a some type of arrangement before I get a referral with them. But even if I don't, still let them know that you heard from me, all right? Because I'm building that brand awareness throughout all of these companies, okay? So that way I can start approaching them and do some deals with them. But anyway, don't let people stop you, man. Don't let these self-limiting beliefs consume your mind. Soon as you, because it's going to happen, because it's habit. So as soon as you feel yourself thinking about some type of self-limiting belief where you was going all in yesterday, and then the next day you wake up and you say, I don't know about this. Hurry up and shoot it down. Because you don't want that thought consuming your mind and controlling your life. You control your life and attract the stuff that you want to attract. And I'm switching my beliefs a little bit. Like I used to always tell people, pick something that you're either real good at or you got some information on, or pick something that you love and go after that. I say early on you can do it like that so you can figure out, because you might not know what you love yet or what you really want to do. Well, now I say stick with the thing that you love and go full-fledged with that, because building a business is not easy, okay? It's hard as hell. So it's going to be hard either way, even if you love it, the business part. But at least if you love it, the majority of it won't be so painful because you're doing it for something that you want so bad anyway, okay? So, and then if you got a family too, it's already hard enough when you by yourself. Then you turn around and you got kids and a spouse and all, you know what I mean? That's why it's a good idea. Most people do move away from where they're from. I tell y'all that all the time too. Sirius Black said that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking to do now, man. To get my own business off and to save up. Yeah, and Trayvon said definitely watch out for the negative feedback from family members. Exactly, and that's straight up. They're gonna be the first ones, y'all, and not to bash family members, but it just is what it is. Why? And I'm gonna tell you why, because I told you why before, but I tell you why again for the new people that subscribe or for the people that haven't watched every single video. The reason why your family members and your closest friends are the ones that seem like they don't support you the most, in case you're wondering why it don't make sense, I'm gonna tell you why right now. Is because they don't understand. They're not what you are. They're not where you're from. They're not going for what you're going for. So therefore, they call themselves protecting you. You see what I'm saying? So they feel like, well, why would you risk all of that and do all of that? Meanwhile, they don't realize that they're risking their future by believing in some other company that they have no control over. But anyway, so they have different beliefs. So they just feel like they're looking out for you. They're trying to protect you. It's not a thing where they're trying to be negative on purpose, but it is negativity in regards to what you're trying to do. It's negative energy for your stuff, but they're not necessarily being negative intentionally, but it is negative energy and you don't need it. So that's why you got to separate from them. And then why you, in the instances where you have to be around them or you are around them, just let it go in one ear and out the other. You know what I mean? I nod, yeah, Sometimes I might argue with them a little bit just because, all right, motherfucker, you're going too far. But for the most part, I don't know if I'm looking at the camera, looking at the flash. I hope I won't looking crazy in this video. But anyway, ignore them because they don't know what they're talking about. You know how many people told me I was stupid when I left that damn shipyard? My whole family on my daddy's side in that shipyard, either they were Navy or they were government workers. And they got these nice little pension plans. They got these nice little benefits and all of this, right? And I hope some of them ain't watching because I don't want them to think I'm talking down. But either way, my point is, everybody said so much shit when I did that, right? And so everybody told me I'm stupid. The people I work with told me, why would you do that? Keep your job. Or put in just a leave of absence until you know for sure. I told no, fuck that. When I leave, I'm leaving, and that's it. I'm leaving. I'm not even putting a 2 weeks notice in. I'm leaving because I want to burn the bridge on purpose. Because if you burn that bridge, and you got no retreat. Okay, so that's what I did. And now all of those same people that called me stupid, that told me be careful, that told me nah, you shouldn't do that, they're the same motherfuckers that's applauding and asking for advice in my inbox and admiring me and passing my story on, still at the shipyard where they still are, and they telling my story for me. You see what I'm saying? And not to say there's anything wrong with them still being there, because they might want that. But my point is, you can't listen to these people because they don't want what you want and they're not going where you going. Don't let people stop you, yo. Let me read some stuff right quick. So my family don't have to worry about working for nobody and how they own. Exactly. Jules said facts. Mob Dylan said, I don't know what that says. SBSP 12 says, do you do rants? I think I'm doing one right now. I call myself attempting to. Mob Dylan said benefits. He said, and a bunch of stuff. It's like maybe his phone trying to do some autocorrect and it ain't helping him. But yeah, man, that's all I want to tell y'all, man. Stop listening to people, man. They ain't going where you going. They don't got the belief that you share. And at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you, and you got to prove their ass wrong. But sometimes it's gonna be just you. It's just, even if you got a spouse or family members, whatever. Even your spouse might not believe in you sometimes. You gotta believe in yourself. That's why you think some of these celebrities so damn crazy, man. Some of these superstars and stuff, because they had to go through. You gotta go through so much. Look at all the negative comments and shit they get off every time they put on a fucking shirt. Everybody judging. They can't even put on a shirt in peace. You know what I mean? So it's like they're gonna talk regardless. So at the end of the day, get their ass something to talk about. Give them something positive to talk about. I ain't gonna go too much longer, but I wanted to go live. And also, if you ain't in my mastermind group yet, get in there. I'm getting at least one new member every day, so we growing, y'all. And I want to keep growing. I want to build this, man. I got 2,500, 3,000 something subscribers. At least half of y'all should be in there, okay? Because we build it more than just cleaning business in there, okay? That's why I call it the Everybody Eats mastermind group, okay? So, but thank y'all for watching, subscribe, like, and sharing, and comment. I'm gonna catch up on a few comments. I'm gonna get off of here. Coma Baguette said, keep it 100, boss. That's what's up. You already know what I'm gonna do. Sirius Black said, I think we worry about what our family says too much and stick with us because it's family and etc. Exactly, like, because it's people you respect. You know what I mean? Like, that's your uncle or your aunt or whoever. You looked at them all your life. Or like, I ain't gonna go to that part. But it's some things that my parents told me, and it was so hard for me to let go because it's my parents. You know what I mean? Like, I know they got my best interests at heart, but at the end of the day, it was like, you know what? Shit, they was ignorant. And it's not an ignorant as an insult. It's ignorant like they just didn't know any better. You know what I mean? It's just simple stuff. Like, they just didn't know. You can't blame them for that. But what you have to do is take the new information that you have and expound on that, build on that, and make sure that you can change it for the future generations, okay? All right, B. West said, what's your email? aj@ajsimmonsonline.com. All right, that's my email. And make sure y'all check out the website, man. Join the mastermind group. I got a new thing coming out that I'm working on right now. I'm working on a course. It's going to be about putting your business on autopilot. I'm going to try to make it for all service businesses, okay? Chavars, what's up, Chavars? Chavars said, for me to get on the mastermind group, I need to go through your Facebook. Now, yeah, so it is the group is through Facebook, but you can get there through my site. Chavars, I think you should have my number. Text me. If you don't got my number, email me, aj@ajsimmonsonline.com. And the reason why I'm singing out Javard Shaw is because he had franchise owner in Jacksonville. I was working directly with him, by the way. Coma Baguette, how do we get in the mastermind group? Go to my website and click join the mastermind group. And just to warn you, in case you ain't heard already, the entry fee is $97, but then after that, it's only $10 a month. The reason why it's $97 is because all of the stuff that I sell in my store is in that mastermind group for free once you in there. And so what I'm trying to do is make sure that you don't get in that motherfucker and then get all of my stuff downloaded and then don't come back. You see what I'm saying? So I had to make it at least reasonable. You know what I mean? But it's still kind of too low for that, for $97, because all of I got stuff in the store that's more than $97. So, but anyway, Anais says, do you know how to get to sub? Do you know how to get subs? Subcontractors? Put an ad on Craigslist. You can put an ad on your Facebook account. Those are the main two ways. There's a bunch of stuff. Trying to remember if I put that in either my ebook or in my cleanable starter kit before I tell everything. But yeah, that's the best way to do it. Those two ways, Facebook and Craigslist, and just call around too, because matter of fact, look on Craigslist and look for some ads, right, for some companies, because most of the time those companies that put ads on Craigslist are small new companies, so you can call them because they're desperate for business, okay? And that's one way to do it. And also franchise owners, you can go to the local even if you're not a franchise owner, go to the franchise companies and ask them for some of the franchise owner numbers and tell them you got work and you want to see if they're subcontract or something like that. You know what I mean? But get creative with it. They out there. T. Washington said, AJ, I'm not on Facebook. If you want to be in the mastermind group, unfortunately, you will have to be on Facebook. So like I told somebody else, just create a dummy account just so you can be up there and then join that way. 1960 Genius said, thank you for everything. Thank you. You've been riding with me for a while. I appreciate you. And you always like my Instagram post. By the way, I'm at AJ Simmons Online on Instagram for anybody watching. Anae said, all right, thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. I appreciate y'all. And I'm about to get up off of here, but I thank y'all for watching, subscribe, like, share, and comment. I'll be back tomorrow morning with my Everybody Eats podcast, and we'll go from there. Talk to y'all soon.